Now, back in 2023, Las Vegas casinos were thrown into chaos after hackers took down some of the Strip's biggest names. 2 years later, a teenager is accused of being behind the whole thing. CBS News reporter Andres Gutierrez is live for us in Las Vegas. Andres, great to see you. Let's start with the attacks themselves. What exactly went wrong inside those casinos?
Well, Elizabeth, the MGM Grand was one of the casinos that got hit, and it all started with a phone call. According to investigators, a hacker ended up calling MGM Resort's help desk, pretending to be an Within 10 minutes, he convinced them to reset a password, and that gave him access to all of the internal systems. Once inside, the hacker ended up crippling the hotel chain. Guests couldn't open their rooms because the digital key card stopped working. Slot machines on the casino floor shut down. Reservations and emails also went dark. In a regulatory filing, MGM later confirmed that it lost more than $100 million in revenue because of the hack. Around the same time, Caesars Entertainment told investors that hackers had stolen customer data, including driver's license numbers. Cybersecurity experts believe Caesars ended up likely paying a multi-million-dollar ransom to contain the damage. Now, Elizabeth, both cases were tied to a hacking crew known as Scattered Spider.
And Andres, now that authorities have someone in custody, what do we know about this teenager and the charges that he's facing?
Well, Elizabeth, he is just 17 years old and ended up surrendering himself last week to the Clark County Detention Center. Court documents show he faces charges including identity theft, extortion, and unlawful computer acts. Prosecutors are asking a judge to try him as an adult because of the severity of these attacks. Authorities say he is linked to this Scattered Spider group, which has targeted several companies across the U.S. Investigators do see him part of a larger operation.
And Andre, 60 Minutes, I know, did a report last year on groups like Scattered Spider. What did we learn about how they're operating today?
Well, in that report, Bill Whitaker ended up revealing how Scattered Spider has teamed up with another hacking group out of Russia called Black Cat. And here's how it works. Scattered Spider ends up specializing by getting inside a system. They impersonate employees, and once they're in, the other group, Black Hat, steps in with the ransomware, which locks up systems and ends up handling the negotiation of these multi-million-dollar ransoms. Experts still did tell 60 Minutes this partnership makes those attacks rather quickly and more damaging. And it's not just the casinos. They've gone after hotels, airlines, and tech companies. What is striking is how young many of these hackers are. Again, this one in this case, 17 years old. Many of the teenagers also are fluent English speakers who know enough about our culture that they sound very believable on the phone. And so that is, according to investigators, how they were able to pull off this attack 2 years ago, back in 2023, Elizabeth.
Pretty amazing. Andres Gutierrez live for us in Vegas. Thanks so much, Andres.